we all need a roadmap. A roadmap that reminds us how to get back to our true selves when life tries to take us on a detour. I can't lie. I felt a little left behind when I wasn't given one as a young girl. And that fueled a burning desire and an intense determination to teach girls like you to become the best versions of themselves. Hey, and welcome. This is Michelle Richards with Girl Vibes SMEP. And I'm so happy you clicked on this video. Our channels and mission are to challenge, motivate, and influence you to become the best version of yourself inside and out. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. So, be sure to click and subscribe to keep us in your back pocket for a variety of videos for self-development and self-discovery, along with daily/weekly advice, inspiration, motivation, suggestions, real talk, homework challenges, and encouragement. 'Cause girl, we all need a roadmap and a tribe of strong, beautiful girls down for the ride. So, click around and explore to find something you vibe with. Wait, there's more. Join my sister Lisa Marie for a fun, engaging workout for the Girl Vibes fitness portion linked below to engage your mind with your body and your soul right after this video. First stop, self-awareness. Did you know you can actually train yourself to become more mindful and self-aware about your thoughts, emotions, and actions that will lead to more self-control and certainty? Understand behavioral triggers and how to change your state of mind so you are not reactive and destructive in the moment? It's amazing how much control we actually have. However, it takes practice, time, energy, and focus to train your brain to think differently and see things from a new perspective. But the beauty of it is anyone can do it. It's like a secret, hidden superpower. And I want to teach you how to develop it. So, grab a writing utensil and some paper, and let's jump in. We each have a story. Challenging situations, events, and experiences are inevitable in life. But it's all about our perspective and how we choose to view them. We need to identify negative and positive thoughts and what emotions are triggered by those thoughts by becoming more mindful and aware of what we are thinking about. I'm going to ask you a few questions. I encourage you to write down your answers after pausing this video and give it some thought. What are your triggers? Meaning, what causes you to become upset, sad, hurt, depressed, anxious, etc.? And then, what makes you feel happy, hopeful, excited, joyful? And lastly, who controls your state of mind? And how can you change it? Welcome back. Hopefully you were able to answer those questions and start becoming more familiar with the thoughts that cause negative emotions versus positive emotions. The key here is to become more aware of what you are thinking about throughout the day. Then we can begin to learn to redirect those negative thoughts and start to realize why we feel the way we do. The faster you identify the negative thought, the faster you can turn it around before you are bombarded with countless more. For example, if you're thinking, I'm going to fail this test, which is going to then hurt my overall grade. And my parents are going to be very upset and most likely ground me. And then I'm going to miss out on that birthday party, and I was really looking forward to it. Notice how one negative thought is followed by many more. Instead of future tripping on things that haven't even happened, do your best to live in the moment. Instead, you may think, wow, I'm probably not going to pass this test because I didn't spend enough time studying. So that means I'm going to have to work harder on all the assignments to improve my grade and commit to spending more time preparing for the next upcoming test. Do you see just how simply identifying the problem or issue and then creating a solution allows you to feel more in control and prepared for what's next? Now, of course, I realize many of you are thinking and experiencing much more complicated things than an upcoming test. However, that is just one example. Something very important to remember, if you don't take anything else out of this video, is to remember that you will always find what you are looking for. If you're looking for reasons to feel sad, depressed, or angry, you will always find them. But if you're looking for reasons to be happy, hopeful, excited, then you'll find those as well. The key is to train yourself to switch your focus. That's why by identifying thoughts or actions that trigger positive emotions will help you remain more in control. Try focusing on things that make you feel hopeful and encouraged. Take it from me, I understand. It's a lot easier said than done, especially in the moment when you're experiencing something really heavy. But a few suggestions to try switching your focus: try reading or listening to something that's uplifting. Maybe your favorite song, for example. Maybe you like to dance, so you could turn on your favorite song and dance the night away. Try speaking to your parents, your siblings, or your friends, or really just anyone that will encourage you. And don't be afraid to ask for a listening ear. Sometimes all you need to do is talk through it, and it makes you feel better and you can move throughout your day. Also, try writing a list of pros and cons about the event, situation, or experience. Try to view it from a different perspective. Maybe there is something good that could come from it. Instead of allowing negative emotions to overwhelm you, try thinking of how you can learn and grow from the situation. Again, take it from me. I know that it's a lot easier said than done. I know when you're right in the middle of the storm, it's really hard to process that anything good could potentially come from it. But if you were to start writing things down, you might have a different perspective from a different angle that maybe you could say, maybe something good will come out of this. Maybe I can learn from this or grow from this experience, so you don't have to repeat this event or situation again. And then ask yourself, is it something that's going to matter in a few weeks from now? Most thoughts and emotions are temporary. The fact is, we always get through it one way or another. So try to visualize yourself on the other side of it. Something that I love to do is doing something for someone else when I'm feeling down or overwhelmed. I enjoy seeing the look on people's faces when I do something unexpected for them. Something simple, like writing a thank you card. Thank you for being my friend and always supporting me. Or maybe even just writing a quick note that reads, "You are beautiful and I'm so happy to have you in my life." It doesn't have to be anything elaborate or even cost money. But I know for me, it just immediately switches my focus and takes me into a different headspace where I'm automatically just thinking about doing something good for someone else gives me joy. Another thing that I love to do is to write a gratitude list and write down all the things I'm grateful for. Because there is always something. And in the middle of the storm, sometimes those little things are overlooked. There's so much we take for granted: our health, clean water, shelter, clothes, food, etc. Sometimes we assume our basic necessities is something that everyone has, and that's just not the case. So a gratitude list is a great way to start thinking of the things that you have all around you that are very encouraging, positive, and hopeful, and you can kind of start building your list from there. And remember, we're all human. It's completely normal to have thoughts and emotions towards things, people, and experiences. That's what makes life so meaningful. But if you find yourself having consistent thoughts and emotions of sadness, loneliness, anger, frustration, despair, maybe even bitterness or hatred, then you need to take action. Those thoughts are destructive, and they will only lead to bad choices and or behavior. That's why by learning to tap into the superpower, identify the destructive thought, dealing with it, and then replacing it by something hopeful, you will find that you are a much happier and healthier person. And that's what Girl Vibes is all about. So, I actually have a little homework challenge for you. Over the next 7 days, I challenge yourself to be more mindful of your thoughts. Really think about what you're thinking about. Why are you thinking about that? How does that thought make you feel? Are your thoughts mostly negative or positive? What do you think about yourself? How do you talk to yourself? Do you inspire yourself or do you bring yourself down? I think those are some pretty important things to identify. If it doesn't make you feel good, then it's a negative thought, and I challenge you to change it. Maybe carry around a little notepad and kind of jot down your thoughts throughout the day so you can read them in the evening or before bed and kind of be like, had a lot more negative thoughts than I did positive today, or vice versa. And then that way, throughout the next 7 days, you can kind of track how mindful you are and how much more you're aware that you're becoming of your actual thought patterns. And then remember, of course, it's okay if you need help getting yourself out of that state of mind. So speak to an adult, a sibling, a friend. Remember to ask for help. Speak up and ask for a listening ear. It's really important that person that you're seeking after has an understanding of what kind of headspace you're in and that you need some encouragement so that they can do their best to make sure they're there for you. So this week, over the next 7 days, is just simply to become more aware of your thoughts and mindfulness. Identify what you're focused on, and can you change the way you look or view the current situation? When you wake up in the morning, look around for positive things that are hopeful, things that are encouraging. This exercise is important if you really want to learn about yourself and figure out what you spend your time thinking about and how it's overall impacting your life. So thank you so much for giving us an opportunity to be a part of your lives and coming on this journey with us. I encourage you to share your journey with us in the comments below if you're comfortable. It's a great way to connect to the Girl Vibes tribe and to be reminded that you're not alone. This is Michelle again, sending you positive vibes today, tomorrow, and always. Be brave, be bold, but most of all, girl, be you. I'm so excited to be on this road trip with you, and I look forward to connecting next time. Take care.